Good morning, my amiable students. It's your financial accounting teacher, Mr. Adini Hamzat Temitope. It's a very exciting moment, even though the lockdown has kept us in a situation where we learn online. Today, we want to talk about issue of shares. Before we move to the topic entirely, I need to drop up some lesson objectives. This particular topic is not quite complex, but I need your maximum attention for you to be able to understand the rudiments and all what it takes. We are going to be talking about the theoretical aspect of this work before we move to the practice aspect of it, because it is from the theory that you'll be able to know how to practice it. When I say practice, I mean the accounting entries that involves issue of shares. But for today, let us talk about the theoretical aspect of the work. The first objective of this lesson is that you, as a student, should be able to define the meaning of shares. You should be able to state the meaning of shares. The second objective is that you should be able to state the classes of shares that we have. The classes of shares that we have. I think that is the two objectives of this particular class. Now, let us move to the first objective. I want us to be going slow and steady. As the saying says, slow and steady wins the race. We don't need to be, we don't need to rush out, we don't need to rush ourselves. Now, definition of shares. Shares can be defined as the unit of capital of a limited liability company. In our last class, we talked about limited liability companies. We divided limited liability companies into private limited liability companies and public limited liability companies, which means that shares is peculiar to both private limited liability company and public limited liability company. Shares can be defined as units of capital. When we say capital, every business needs capital to survive. If there is no capital, there is no way a business can thrive. So if any limited liability company needs fund to utilize for their daily activities, buying goods and services, paying workers' salaries, making investments in order to recoup from the investment, they need money. If you can recall in our last class, I talked about the capital market and the money market, where I said the capital market is the market where long-term or medium-term securities are traded. We are talking about the securities. The securities we are talking about, share is part of the security we are talking about, which means that companies can raise their shares from the capital market. Companies can raise their shares from the capital market, but it is not all companies that can raise their shares in the capital market, as we were told in the last class. I told you that it is only companies that are listed on the stock exchange market that can raise capital from the capital market. From this explanation I just made now, you should know that a share is the unit of a company's capital. Let me just give you an analogy. You want to build, you want to erect a structure, eh? You want to build a house or a very good edifice. You need some materials. But the major materials that you need is the bricks. The bricks. The bricks form the building. If there are no bricks, there are no blocks. There is no way a building can stand. Even though